I'm Dr. Michael Opoku Agyeman of the Department of Computing, teaching Computer Systems Engineering pathway. In computing at Northampton, we have the Computer Systems Engineering department, which focuses on how we make kids talk to each other, how we integrate development boards and specifically microcontrollers into the existing world to make world a much better place for us. So basically we've got students focusing on Internet of Things applications like aquaponics, smart farming, security systems, and mobile app development.
So Michael, how do you get started in microcontrollers?
There are a lot of products out there these days. Some of them are pretty advanced, but a lot of them are made for, let's say, for dummies. So I would start with something simple, go over the internet, look at what resources are out there. Most microcontrollers these days come with easy to use boards like Raspberry Pis and Arduinos, and also ARM has a lot of microcontrollers out there. The development platforms are pretty cheap, so they make it really affordable. You can get some for $9, $25. I'll go for a cheap one, and they come with softwares that you can install on your computers and then use it at home. So,
okay.
Easy thing is just make the first step, right?
Okay, so what sort of programming skills do you need to be able to play with them?
C is very popular, Python, but you don't need to be an expert. There is Scratch out there, which is simply drag and drop, and you can do some pretty cool things. A lot of 10th grade, even 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds are familiar with Scratch. If you get started with Scratch, if you're struggling with programming, but if you want to do something a little bit more advanced, then you can start looking into C++, Pythons, then later maybe assembly language is pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm. What about the 3D chips? What are
3D
they exactly?
3D chip is sort of a next level as far as IC or integrated circuit integration is concerned, because we're so obsessed with smaller devices and we want to put as many performances on a single chip as possible. The 2D has a larger area and larger form factor, footprint. So the idea of the 3D chip is to stack the silicon wafers on top of each other. So in the end, you can put more functionalities on a single chip, and that's the whole idea of 3D chips.
So they're not available yet, right? Like they're not on the market yet.
I wouldn't say they are not. There are a few fabrications out there.
Okay.
But there is still a lot of active research going on there, because there are still some issues in terms of thermal issues that need to be addressed. But when going to this level, we're talking about having several cores on a single chip. So at the many-core era, that's when 3D chips become really interesting and really cool.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.